Well, the bucks are starting to lose their velvet. I'm heading back to an area where I saw some bucks a couple months ago. And, you know, they've had a lot of time to grow since then. And now that bucks are starting to shed their velvet, they're all pretty much done growing. And also I'm going to be pulling a trail camera that's been up there for at least a month or two. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's on that. But first things first, we're going to sneak in to this corner of the field quietly and sit on the edge and see if we don't see any good bucks. Just bumped a deer out of this fence row. It didn't sound like a huge deer. It's probably a doe or something. There was a bachelor group back here a couple months ago, so that's kind of what I'm hoping to see. So I'm not too worried about bumping one deer. That deer ain't gonna live very long on public land. It's also pretty young, but still. I got a doe in the field that caught my movement. She's kind of staring me down, so I'm laying down below the beans so she can't see me. And if the wind doesn't screw me up, hopefully she'll just go back to feeding. I saw a yearling buck with her, and I couldn't see over the rise to see if there's any other deer. Soybeans are like drugs for the deer. They may get spooked and blow and run around, and then they stop and go right back to eating. It's like they can't get enough of it. See mature bucks and everything out here in daylight eating the beans. This is the one that's been ratting me out. These deer are all coming to check me out, watching me swatting at a freaking horsefly. Oh, there they go. Well, there goes one of them. They're all marching towards me. Now one of them just ran off. Here comes that horsefly again. Oh, almost got him. Shut up. That one with the double throat patch is the whistleblower. She's been the most obnoxious. I know what she looks like too, so come late season if I see that deer. Keep doing that. Oh, they're all still there. Oh, shoot, there they go. There they are. Wow, that's a cool looking deer. I recognize him. Looks like a red stag. It looks like a mature deer. That buck ran when I was trying to maneuver. I never saw him. All those deer ran towards my trail camera, so that's cool. I've just got it on a small trail that goes down, crosses a creek, but I'm sure they use it pretty frequently, so looking forward to seeing what's on that. I've seen those bucks before, especially that big funky looking one. He wasn't that big last time I saw him. It's been a couple months, but he's definitely on my list now. And so is that freaking doe. I know what she looks like. She's got a double throat patch, and she's very nosy and likes to blow 100,000 times to tell everyone in the world that she sees you or something. So obviously if I come back here this year, I'm going to be targeting that buck first and worry about the doe later. I'm sure she'll be hanging around towards the end of the season if nobody else kills her. Here's the trail that a lot of the deer come into the woods on. You can see where it's open here. And that's where a lot of those does and stuff ran. The buck went off that way, but these deer are out here every day. I'm sure I'll have some pretty cool pictures if the camera still works. It's right down by the creek bank. I just came in from this way, coming to the left. That's the field I came out of, but there's an even better trail. You probably can't see, it's too dark. I think this is the trail my camera's on. I don't remember exactly. Here's a trail I wish I knew about when I hung the camera. It was getting too dark when I hung it, and I didn't go far enough to see this, but this used to be like a four-wheeler trail going down to a gravel bar. Now there's another trail somewhere up here where my camera is that the deer also use. But I wish I'd have put it there instead. I think my camera's back this way, but there it is. Okay, yeah, so I don't know if y'all could see. Flash didn't go off. I wonder if it's still working. Here's a little fun fact. This little camera here, I used to film my videos with a long time ago, like 2012, 13, before I got an actual camcorder. Piece of junk as far as video. It takes decent pictures, but piece of junk for video. Anyway, it's good for checking memory cards when you're checking trail cameras. So I'm gonna look through the pictures on my way back to the truck, and I will show you all if I find anything interesting. Now this is gonna take a while. This is the third picture of, no, it's the fourth picture of 783. The first three were false triggers at night, so it's gonna be fun. A little tedious, but I bet you there'll be some pretty cool pictures on here. Well, I got through all the pictures before I got back to the truck, so I looked through everything while I was walking back. First of all, it was in a good spot, a lot of activity. Not really for the bucks I was wanting to see. The reason I got so many dang pictures is because I put it on burst mode, so it would take 3 pictures at a time with a 5-second delay, and pretty much every deer that walked in front of the camera stood there for several minutes. So you can imagine all the pictures I got of the same deer. I definitely want to try to go after that doe later in the season if I got time to. We'll just see how that goes. But I also like to go after that buck in the early season and possibly during the rut. But I won't be hunting around those fields. I'll be trying to figure out where he is. And I scouted the area before turkey season, during turkey season, and saw some old rubs, and I've got an idea of where to go to look for that deer once the beans are done. So yeah, I've got several good ones to go after this year, and that's another one right there. He's a cool looking deer. He's not going to score very much, but he's a cool looking deer. I'd be happy to get a shot at him. So that's it for today's scouting mission. I say this almost every video now, but deer season's getting that close. I'm just trying to get those last little bits of scouting in before season, trying to put pieces of puzzle together. So I'll be on an early hunt in less than 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks after that hunt, our statewide season will open. So I will see you all in the woods here pretty soon, and thanks for watching. I'll catch you all next time.